Hello celestial beings, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. My name is Celeste Simone, and here on my channel I offer pick a card tarot readings just like this one, as well as other spiritual guidance videos to empower my celestial beings and heart-centered energy healing to help you align with your higher self. If that is something that you are interested in, please be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join our family of celestial beings. Today I'm bringing you yet another one of my 31 days of Halloween pick a card tarot readings, which I will be doing throughout the month of October here on my channel. So for today's reading, we're going to be answering the question, are you an old soul? So typically when we hear about being an old soul, it means that we've lived multiple lives here on earth. But I'm guessing that the tarot cards have a lot more messages than that for you guys, so you can really understand your soul and the essence of who you are and who your higher self is. So if you're as excited as I am to find out what messages the cards have for you, then go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up and let's dive into these piles. Pile number 1 is a spider. Pile number 2 is the candle. Pile number 3 is a crystal ball. And pile number 4 is the fall leaves. Now is your opportunity to go ahead and pause the video if you need to, so that you can take some time, as much time as you need to find out which pile or piles resonate with you. Once you have found your pile or piles, you can head on down into the description box below where I've posted the timestamps for each one of these readings. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so keep the messages that resonate with you and leave the rest. Those are most likely for somebody else who has also chosen the pile, but I do believe that everything happens for a reason, so be sure to watch the pile all the way through to the end to receive the message or messages that drew you to that pile. Let's not waste any more time. I will see you guys over at your reading. Hello, all my beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 1. I have your pile right here, so let's not waste any more time. Let's dive on in and find out the messages that Spirit has for you. We have Justice in reverse. We have the Queen of Bats. We have the 6 of Ghosts and the Moon energy. Okay, for you group 1, I am seeing that there's definitely more to you than meets the eye. There's a deeper connection with energy, and I feel as though for you group 1, I feel as though you're an old soul, but not necessarily one that has lived on planet Earth before. I just feel as though you have a higher awareness, a higher connection, a deep connection with your higher self with the Queen of Bats. I feel this connection to the higher realms, to the divine, but I also feel as though you have almost like an old soul from other lifetimes, but in other worlds or other realms, and even on other planets. And I see with the Moon energy too, this is really bringing in the energy of somebody who is tapped into the higher realms, tapped into their psychic abilities or other energies, higher vibrational energies as well. And I feel with 6 of Ghosts, it's almost as if you're here to help others, to assist others, you know, those who are not as well as knowledgeable as you are, because I do sense with the Queen of Bats as well that there's a lot of wisdom, but I feel like this is a very deep wisdom within you. And I do feel as though you are here on this earth to really right some wrongs, to balance out the energy here, to cleanse it, to transmute it, and to bring a lot of love and light energy to other people, to earthlings on this planet. And I see that with Justice as well, that you're here to balance things out and to make things fair for the planet Earth, to heal it in some ways, and to also kind of be the person to judge things and bring them back into balance, to make things right again. So let's keep going with some oracle cards. We have Scattered, Excursion, and Preparation. Okay, you guys, I just got the most incredible vision, because at first I was not resonating with these cards within the first few seconds of putting them down, and then it all came to me at once. I see you and your soul group getting scattered throughout the planet, and you left your other planet, or you left your other life in another dimension or planet, you know, at another level of existence. You left it with excursion to prepare this planet for an awakening. That is really what I saw with these cards, which is really incredible to me to see that. But I feel as though your soul group is scattered throughout the world, so you may actually feel as though you don't fit in with people around you, and you may have connected with one of your soul group or members, or just a few of them, but there's very few of them in your life because you guys were purposefully scattered throughout the earth so that you could, as I mentioned before, regain the balance on earth and also right the wrongs that have been happening, helping it to heal. And so yeah, I feel like you went on this excursion, you went on this journey to planet Earth to prepare for the awakening, a great awakening on the planet. Okay, wow, that was an incredible vision. I have divine timing, playfulness, and dreams. So I do feel that this is something that you will meet up with your soul group as it is necessary, as it is within divine timing, as it is divinely planned. Not just meeting up with your soul group, but of course your work here becoming clear to you. I feel like if you are not already feeling connected to that mission, I feel like this mission is going to become clearer to you in divine timing, and also that you'll get further guidance in divine timing. And in the meantime, I feel as though your energy is very playful. I feel as though you were up for this journey because you were open to trying something different. You're bringing that playful energy to this planet. So I feel that that is kind of your strong suit, is bringing the playfulness and the love energy as well. I feel like you bring that openness to this planet. And also to the people around you. It's very healing and very balancing to have you kind of not take anything too seriously. And I also am getting the sense that you don't take things too seriously because you know that this is almost like an illusion of sorts, almost like nothing is too serious for you to handle per se. Like you'll figure it out. And I do feel with dreams as well, and the moon energy, I feel like things are going to become clear with time. You may have some dreams that are kind of guiding you in some ways, but I also feel like whatever is unclear is you're going to feel alignment once again in divine time. You're going to know what is needed to be done in divine timing for this preparation. But right now it's really your presence alone that is helpful. And I also see too that you do have some abilities, some psychic abilities that maybe just come out in your dreams, but I do feel that they are going to be enhanced as well. So group one, that is going to do it for your reading. And I do hope this reading was helpful to you. If you did enjoy it, please give it a big thumbs up and comment down below to let me know. This was a pretty wild reading for me, so I hope that you guys resonated with it and that it made sense. If you have not done so already, but you are enjoying my readings, I would love it so much if you would hit that subscribe button and join our family of celestial beings and join us along this wild ride of 31 days of Halloween pick a card tarot readings that I will be doing on my channel throughout the month of October. Last but not least, if you would like a personal reading, I do offer personal readings on my website, celestesimone.com, which is linked in the description box below. That is going to do it for this reading. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now. Hello, all my beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 2. Your pile right here. So let's not waste any more time. Let's see what messages we have for you, group 2. We have the 9 of Ghosts, the 5 of Pumpkins, the King of Ghosts in reverse, and the 2 of Pumpkins in reverse. So I am getting the sense right away that you guys have lived multiple lives. I'm seeing that you have kind of reincarnated over and over again to learn different lessons. And I do feel as though you are old soul group 2. I'm sensing too that there was a lot for you to learn about loss of material things, about kind of giving up things from the past, letting them go. I feel as though these are lessons that you may also be learning in this lifetime still. And I feel as though too, it's almost like teaching you to open your heart a little bit more and not be so, even in a past life where you're too focused on material things and gaining wealth and gaining notoriety, as opposed to being connected to your higher self. So I feel as though you've come a really long way, because with the Nine of Ghosts, I almost feel as though you have been able to connect deeply with the higher realms in this lifetime more than any of your other ones, but that you have had to face a lot of loss, like financial loss, maybe even living in poverty in some lifetimes. So in this lifetime, you may feel as though you are worried about losing money a lot, or that tends to happen to you in this lifetime. And I do feel as though this is once again kind of teaching you to move through that fear and create balance in your life. So the balance here would be to really open up your heart to accepting love, to receiving love, and that this is really where you're going to be receiving that energy for abundance and for prosperity in your life. So opening yourself up to believing that you deserve balance, that you deserve rest, and that you deserve to receive from the universe, and that the universe loves you. So you do have a very long history as far as past lives go. Let's keep going with the oracle cards. We have Inconspicuous, Crossroads, and Illumination. Yeah, I do feel in this lifetime you're waking up to your higher self more than any other lifetime. And I'm sensing between Inconspicuous and Crossroads, this energy is telling me that you may feel as though you are trying to be very humble, or you're wanting to be very humble. You don't want to stand out, but I feel as though this is coming from a place of not wanting to look too full of yourself or too boastful. But I see that this could be blocking you from receiving a lot more abundance. It's almost like you don't feel fully deserving of all the abundance in life. It's almost as though you feel like that would make you seem too greedy. And I feel as though this is coming from a place in the past. I feel like this is coming from a past life, actually, this feeling or fear of lack and loss, but that you also don't want to be too wealthy, because then you're afraid of how maybe other people will judge you or view you. I almost feel like for some of you, you may have been a wealthy person in the past who lost everything because the people around you didn't like you and maybe caused you trouble, or made sure you were down on your luck, and you just felt like you can't trust others, or that you can't act too confident in yourself. It's almost like the more confident you act, the more you're afraid you're going to drive people away. So that is a message, a very specific message for some of you. But as I mentioned, you're reaching a crossroads in this lifetime, and I do sense that you are going to find a higher awareness of really what you're here to do, and also how to connect with the abundance energy that you are so deserving, and finding that balance in your life between, you know, being abundant, being confident, and also resting and giving time for others and friends as well. So let's keep going. We have Adventure, Abundance, and Peace. Yeah, so I feel like you're on the crossroads towards an adventure right now, but you're going to have to be okay with not being so inconspicuous, okay? I'm feeling as though you're needing to embrace the adventure and embrace the abundance. So I feel like you're at a crossroads right now, where you can either continue to try to be hidden and try to hide your talents, try to hide your inner worth and your confidence, or you can choose to be abundant and bring this abundance in your life, and whatever that brings, you know, whatever adventure that brings. And I do see, I mean, Peace is also appearing over Illumination, which is telling me that you're going to find some sense of inner peace. You're going to grow a lot in this lifetime. You're going to almost awaken and expand in this particular lifetime, but you have been living many lifetimes in the past. This one, I think, is going to be the one where you gain some abundance in your life. And even if you've kind of faced some losses, that's just old energy from past lives kind of trickling away, and you're going to open up to a new adventure, a new crossroads in your life, where you're going to be met with some major abundance. So just the fact that you're watching this reading, I feel like, is letting me know that you're already opening yourself up to new possibilities and also to a higher connection. So that is a really awesome sign, and I am really hoping that these messages were helpful to you, group 2. If you did enjoy this reading, please give it a big thumbs up and comment down below to let me know. And if you have not done so already, but you are enjoying my readings, I would love it so much if you would consider hitting that subscribe button and joining our family of celestial beings. Plus, you'll also be able to follow along with my 31 days of Halloween pick a card readings throughout the entire month of October. So I would love it if you would join us for these readings and beyond. Last but not least, if you would like a personal reading, you can find my personal readings listed on my website, celestesimone.com, which is linked in the description box below. That is going to do it for this reading. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now. Hello, all my beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 3. I have our pile right here, so let's not waste any more time. Let's dive on into the messages that they have for you. We have the Page of Imps or Wands, the Two of Bats, the Emperor energy, and we have the Sun in reverse. Okay, group 3, I am sensing right off the bat that you do have some young soul energy actually with the Page of Imps or Wands. In this case, I do feel as though you have a younger soul. You may even be an Aries because that is a young soul based on the zodiac signs. You may be kind of in your early stages of learning and growing here on planet Earth. And I feel too that with the Two of Bats, the Emperor and the Sun, I feel like this is a positive incarnation, that you are learning some really important lessons in this soul life. But I do see that, you know, even if this isn't your very first life, this is one of your earlier lives, and that you're learning some really powerful lessons in creating a foundation here on planet Earth. I feel like too, there's something that I feel as though you're learning to kind of gain focus as well, because I feel like with the Two of Bats you may be very indecisive, or you may find that you kind of jump from ideas to ideas and it's hard for you to complete a project. So you may have a more creative, fiery energy to you as well, even if you're not an Aries. That just may be one of your dominant elements in your chart as well. So I do see though that in this lifetime you are really learning a lesson about grounding yourself and creating a strong foundation. And also I feel like this is a lot about learning how to focus and make decisions, and then being able to follow those decisions through to the end, because I feel like once you do gain that inner confidence to trust in your intuition and in that guidance, we have this Sun energy. So I feel like that's going to lead you to a lot of success in this lifetime. And I feel like even though it is in reverse, I feel like this is the lesson that you are learning, and that the outcome is going to be a very happy and prosperous life for you. But it is all about first building that foundation. So this could mean, you know, really working at something and not giving up on it, and staying dedicated to a cause, or staying dedicated to being focused on whatever project you're currently working on or you feel guided to work on. But yeah, it is going to lead you to some really powerful energy where you're going to be very grounded and very reliable, and learn those types of lessons where you no longer feel as though you get caught up in decisions. You're going to feel as though you can really stick to something and follow through with it. Okay, and let's keep going. We have imagination, shadows, and diligence. Wow, yeah, this is kind of the energy I was sensing from the tarot cards, kind of confirming for that. I do feel like you have a big imagination. I mentioned with creative energy from fire signs that, you know, this is kind of the energy surrounding you, and imagination is part of that creative side of yourself. And I do feel as though this may be part of the reason why it's hard for you to kind of stick and focus on one thing. It's because you can kind of imagine so many opportunities. You may be having a hard time picking one thing because this may be your first life here, or one of your first lives, and you may feel as though there's so much you want to do and achieve, and you may be kind of getting ahead of yourself in this lifetime because you are just super excited to start doing things, and your soul is just imagining all the different things to try out and explore. But I think in this lifetime you're going to learn that there's only so much you can do, and you just need to try to focus on one thing. And this is where the shadow energy is coming in. This is something that is needing to be addressed and worked through through in this lifetime. And then we have, of course, diligence. So this is the energy that I was mentioning, where it's really about focusing, sticking to something, and then you're going to really reap the rewards once you learn that lesson of that, you know, even if something doesn't work out right away for you, or you feel like you failed in some way, it doesn't mean that you need to kind of switch gears and change everything or give up. You may just need to continue working at it and find a different way, or trust in your intuition, ask your guides for help, ask your angels for some guidance as well, so that you can find a way around it. You know, it's not always the way you think it is. Sometimes you find help in unexpected places, and sometimes you find opportunities in unexpected places. So I feel like it's more a matter of having that faith, that confidence, the diligence to stick to something and see it through to the end, because there's nothing wrong with having a vivid imagination and having a creative side. But I feel like sometimes you may get stuck on the idea of something and worrying about everything that maybe could possibly happen, or everything that you may be missing out on, and then you feel a little bit like your energy is kind of scattered in that sense. So there's shadows that you're just working through in this lifetime, but I feel like that you are a newer soul to the planet. So we have intention, listening, and celebration. I feel like these are some themes of your overall life here on earth in this lifetime. I feel like celebration is a big part of this life for you. I feel like you are going to have a lot of fun, and you're going to experience a lot of big wins and successes with the sun energy. I feel like you're going to celebrate a lot of the things that you learn. And I feel too that, you know, intention to me is another focusing energy here, where it's important for you to focus your intention on one thing, or on a specific thing and that you're being guided to complete, and learn to focus your intentions, even your imagination. I feel like you're going to be able to manifest some awesome things that, you know, are going to actually bring you some really good abundance and prosperity into your life. But it's more of a matter of taking your imagination and focusing it onto one thing, so that you can manifest it really powerfully. And I see that with the Emperor as well. I feel like you have a really good foundation in this life, where you're going to be well supported, and you're going to have like a very reliable life. Nothing's going to the rug's not going to be kind of swept up from under you in this life, or at least moving forward in this life. I feel with listening that this is a time for you to take a step back and listen to some of the other old souls that you run into in this lifetime, because you may feel as though sometimes older souls can be a bit more jaded, and they're not as fun per se as the younger souls, who are kind of bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and kind of ready to conquer the world. And you don't want the older souls to necessarily bring you down. You know, you may feel that way as a young soul, that the older souls kind of are trying to tell you all the things that are going to go wrong, and you just want to really celebrate and have a good time in this earthly plane. But this card is for listening. I feel like it's letting you know that there are some things, some tips, some advice that are worthy of listening to, and you can take whatever resonates with you and leave the rest, as I always say. But it is a good idea, since you seem to have new and young soul energy, it is a good idea to listen to those older souls who have been here for a while and probably have some good advice and have had enough experience that they know kind of, you know, some things that can trip you up while you are here in this lifetime. So you'll sense, I feel like you may already sense when you come in contact with an older soul. And I feel like too, this youthful, young, exciting, vibrant energy of yours is a great thing to have. And I feel like you're really excited to just kind of get started on everything and anything. And this is going to be a lifetime where you learn, you know, hard work is going to pay off for you in the end. Okay, group 3, that is going to do it for your reading. I hope you enjoyed this reading and that you found these messages helpful. If you did enjoy this reading, please give it a big thumbs up and comment down below to let me know. I would love that so much. And if you have not done so already, but you are enjoying my readings, please be sure to hit that subscribe button and join our family of celestial beings, and follow us along for this 31 days of Halloween pick a card tarot readings that I will be doing for the entire month of October, which I'm super excited about. And I am just enjoying this so much so far. are. Last but not least, if you would like a personal reading from me, you could find my personal readings listed on my website, which is linked in the description box below. That is going to do it for this reading. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now. Hello, all my beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 4. I have your pile right here, so let's not waste any more time. Let's find out what messages the cards have for you and about whether or not you're an old soul. So let's see. We have the Ace of Pumpkins, the 7 of Imps, the 7 of Bats, and the Ace of Ghosts. Okay, group 4, I'm sensing right away that you're actually not an old soul, but actually a very new soul, because we have 2 aces here. We have the Ace of Pumpkins, which is Pentacles in the regular tarot cards, but this is representing the earth sign. And then we have the Ace of Ghosts, which is also the Ace of Cups, representing water energy. So, and then we have 2 sevens in the center, so you may actually be a life path number 7 as well, or 7 may be a significant number for you. But I am sensing as though you're here and you're just beginning. I feel like this may be a first life for you. I really feel like this is one of your very, very initial lives here on earth at least. And I do feel as though you're learning to align with your inner confidence, and also you're still kind of getting used to, I feel like you're still getting used to being on earth in general. I feel as though you may kind of be a little disconnected and just feel a little lost here. You're still kind of trying to gain your bearings here on earth and getting used to the fact that you have a physical form. So you may be group 4, you may be my group who's kind of a little more having your foot still in the other planes and the other dimensions and the higher realms at a higher vibration, and still kind of getting used to being on earth. I feel too that you're learning here to connect with others and to face some challenges while you're here on earth between the 7 of Imps and 7 of Bats. But there's a lot of shadow work as well that I feel like you're doing initially just coming here on earth. And this is a new beginning that is eventually going to lead to a lot of happiness and a lot of abundance. But as you may have seen already in your life, you may be already facing challenges. I almost feel, or I kind of heard like you've chosen to take on some major challenges earlier in life and deal with those, and then you're going to reap the rewards of that shadow work that you did later on in life. So I sense too, I do feel as though you are here to heal the planet as well, and I feel like you are new to the planet. I feel like you are a new soul that is here to kind of heal, but that you still almost feel disoriented because, and this is what I'm sensing, is it is because you are a new soul here. Okay, let's keep going. We have home, mystery, and ritual. So I feel like you're missing home. I do feel as though you're missing your life as a light being, you know, missing your life as a higher, in the higher celestial realms rather than being here. And I almost feel like you've never really taken on a physical form before, and you're feeling, this is why I feel like mystery came through through this oracle card, is because I do have this sense of disorientation. You're not really sure who to trust, you're not really sure what's going to happen next, and you just kind of feel like there's a mystery surrounding life now. You know, nothing feels right, but you know, this is all part of connecting you with your higher self. So I do feel that you're going to, what's going to really work for you, group 4, kind of moving forward, if you're still feeling this way, is getting a ritual, almost getting into the rhythm of life. Because I feel as though with ritual, it's almost like you need to ground yourself in some way to help you get used to being in the physical form, rather than feeling like you're resisting it or feeling as though you might like float away at any minute. I am feeling as though, you know, it's hard to settle into this being your home now, but once you get into a rhythm even that maybe has already helped you, or it will help you by, you know, just having a ritual. Even though I feel as though you may not actually want to do that, you may feel almost resistant to getting settled in here. I feel like you came here for a reason. You know, you came here to learn some important lessons. So if you're continuing to feel, you know, drawn back to where you came from, then you're not going to learn all the lessons that you need to here. So it's important to ground yourself and work on being fully in your body and being very present with, and that's why a ritual may help. It may help for you to do something that is more you know, more of a schedule, more of a routine even, so that you can connect more with the physical form. Okay, let's keep going. We have the truth, union, and surrender. Yeah, you're definitely here to discover the truth of who you really are. I feel like you're on a spiritual path, and that's really a deeper spiritual path, you know, to a full awakening in this lifetime. We're all kind of headed there ourselves, but I feel like in this lifetime, you're even though this is one of your first ones, I feel like you are here to find the truth, and you want to reconnect with the divine source. And because you're so close to the divine, because you just came here, you know, not having really been jaded by life on earth, or, you know, having dealt with it a lot of lives, you still have a deep connection with the divine. And I feel with truth and union, you are going to be connecting with the truth of the divine here on in this lifetime. And I feel like that maybe was by design, is that you wanted to face a lot of challenges and overcome some things in your life immediately, so that you can actually later on in life reunite with your higher self, which is going to be a powerful awakening for you if you haven't already experienced that. And this is where the surrender energy comes in, where I mentioned, you know, surrendering to the fact that you did come here for a reason, accepting that you're here, rather than feeling as though, you know, you don't belong, or feeling like you're from another world or from another realm. It's important to accept that you are here, surrender to the fact that you are here for a reason, that you are going to be in this physical form, and that is going to help you to do what you came here to do, you know, live your soul's path and not resist it too much, which I feel like with the sevens here, I just feel like this kind of shadowy energy of you trying to resist that, or just trying to just feeling as though there's shadows and you're not sure why you feel the way you feel. But I am sensing that this is having to do with kind of that resistance to where you are, resistance to being in a physical form, but that, you know, surrendering to that and saying, okay, you know, maybe I wasn't here originally, like this is, you know, finding your inner truth, recognizing that, okay, maybe I'm not here for very long, but that I do recognize I came here for a reason. Now I have to figure out what that is. I have to fully embrace uniting with the physical form as a divine, as a celestial being. So there's no coincidence that you came to my channel and you are connecting with that celestial being vibe, because I totally understand that. And I think that this is what you came here to do. You came here to fully embrace it and surrender to it, and discover the truth of who you really are, and connect to your higher self in the physical form. So group 4, that is going to do it for your reading. I really hope that these messages were helpful to you and healing as well. If you did enjoy this reading, please give it a big thumbs up and comment down below to let me know. I would appreciate that so much. And if you have not done so already, but you are enjoying my readings, I would love it if you would consider hitting that subscribe button and joining our family of celestial beings. And also following along with my 31 days of Halloween pick a card tarot readings here on my channel for the entire month of October. Last but not least, if you would like a personal reading, I do offer personal readings on my website, CelesteSimone.com, which is linked in the description box below. That is going to do it for this reading. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now.